Hey, welcome to Brick Chains. I'm Joey, and this is an angle you probably don't see very often. So I am underneath the layout. Earl's been after me, Mardi Gras Man 23, to see stuff stored underneath here, and this is a ramble. This is a ramble on Wednesday, but I've been kind of working on it. I've also been kind of working on this out of order. If you've probably seen this blue T-shirt, that's because I've worn this blue T-shirt. I've actually done several of these videos today. I've just recorded them. I've just been recording them. Blah 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 blah. But so here's the thing. I thought I'd give like an overview of what's going on under here. Give you a quick overview, and before the newest series that I got coming up comes up. So the new series is going to be the box in a box kind of thing. The concept is that when we store our Lego sets, yeah, don't at me. I know it's video, but we put boxes in boxes, and I'm not the first one to do this. I'm not the last one to do this. I've seen Brickzar Jabbo do this for a long time, and he has his what were the K boxes? Is that right? Anyway, he has his boxes. You know, I think a lot of them are just Lego boxes that he's bought stuff in that they've shipped to. I don't like cardboard boxes as much. I use cardboard boxes. I have things in cardboard boxes, but I like plastic. I like tubs. I like sealed tubs. And these Dakota, I'm actually under here labeling some. If you notice, I got some are missing labels. That one's missing a label. That one's missing a label. I had a label on it. There's a whole bunch of them over here in the corner that are missing labels. So I'm going to put those labels on, and so let's just get a little quick spin of what we got around here. So we're going to start over here. Those cardboard boxes is one of the displays, one of the portable train layout displays that we used to use. This thing is in the way. This is Dakota's stool that he uses. He's just about outgrown it now. He's down to one of these. But those are 12 by 12 boxes. No, those are 15 by 15 boxes. The large base plates, the 48 by 48s fit in there. And the Winter Village or Christmas Village is in those boxes. And they're all stored. These are the tubs that Mardi Gras Man's wanting to see. And they just keep going. We're actually looking at the back side of these tubs. They go there, and then they continue on back in the dark. And then again, here's my Dakota. I like the Dakota, and we'll go through these Dakota tubs too. I like the Dakota because one seals over the top, right? Each one seals. So the only thing that doesn't get sealed is the stuff on top. And you know, honestly, it's right up under the layout. It gets pretty well protected. But yeah, I got to finish putting the stickers on them. So that's going to be the new series that I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do is, and I'll probably explain this again in some of the other videos. In fact, I think I'm pretty sure I know I did in one of the videos. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through. I will eventually go through all these tubs, and on every odd Friday, the opposite Friday that a full podcast appears. So the A full podcast is every other Friday. I'm going to put one of these in that slot, in that extra Friday, and we're just going to see what we have available. I know we're going to start with a lot of stuff that I got in fact, you'll see that coming up. That'll be the next video coming up, I believe. I believe this is going to air on an odd week when there's no AFO podcast, so we'll get this little introduction, and then the first one's going to be some stuff I'm going to been doing some reorganization, and we'll end up putting stuff that has been sitting out in the office, and we'll get that organized, and then we're just going to move on. We'll see what we find. I have everything in brick set, and each tub has a PT number on it. This is PT 036. There's PT 035. And I use the ACM, the Advanced Collection Management on Brickset, and it kind of it allows me to, if you have multiple sets of an item, I was looking in there to see if I could see multiple sets of something. If you have 3 copies of something, you can use the ACM and it locates each one. You can assign a value, you can assign a condition. I like it. It's a little cumbersome, but I like it. You can export it out and fiddle with it in Excel. Hugh Brickset, the owner of Brickset, has taken the ability to re-upload the ACM. So if you edit it in like an Excel spreadsheet type scenario, you insert your Google or app or Apple app, but if you edit it, you could upload it back, and he had taken that away, but it's still there. And we're gonna be quiet because I don't know if he knows that it's still there. But if you go to the site, what's he call it? The site tree, basically, that just lists every page. It's in the, I think it's in the admin page, or it's somewhere. Anyway, you can find it. I'll put a link sometime whenever we talk about the ACM. But I've been doing a little bit of that. I can go in and move stuff in bulk and re-upload it into Brickset, which does make that quite a bit easier to use. So I'm back to liking Brickset's ACM inventory management system. The one thing, and I think this is the thing that Jabbo has really been kind of pushing to find a way to do it, is to get a value, right? The current value of your collection. And really, there's no good way, right? Bricklink is allowing you to build an inventory system, and that inventory system is not attaching any kind of value to it yet. Yeah, and that's kind of a shame, because one of the things you need really is, like, under your homeowner's insurance, or if you're a business, it's kind of nice to have that value associated with it. So if there's ever I'm in a basement, right? Part of why I like using plastic tubs, it kind of protects against moisture. It's a concrete floor. It's not wet, but it is a concrete floor, and it's underground. So we run 2 dehumidifiers down here. Oops, my arm got tired. Let's put you down for a second, because my arm got tired. I'm using one of those gorilla thingies, and it's a pain to, and it didn't even make that cool Adam Savage noise. Let's just use that crazy angle like that. We run 2 dehumidifiers down here just to keep it at that kind of that optimal 50% humidity, which I live in southern Indiana, and at times that can be hard to do if it really gets. In fact, that was one of them just now kicking on in the other room. I've turned the one off, because anytime there's one in this room, you can't do any videos, because that's all you hear is that thing. But yeah, I'd rather use the plastic instead of cardboard. So I'm going to get to labeling these, and there's number 13, and then we're going to, in no particular order, I might add, we're going to start going through these boxes. I think I will start at that end and just work our way through. And Mardi Gras Man knows that this is not all of them. In fact, there's some behind here that we can't even see because, the Dakota tubs are in the way. So there's more behind there. Directly behind this red tub is a bulk lot of Lego. It's just one of these giant tubs full of Lego, just full of unsorted Lego, and it is all Lego because it's Lego. It's stuff that I've had over the years. Nothing gets put in there that's not Lego. I have another tub that is unsorted bulk purchase. I've gone through most of it. There's probably about 20 pounds of it left that I need to sort. I buy these bulk lots every once in a while. Not because I sell them in the store. I have not gone to that level of selling used parts in the Bricklink store. There are a few used parts in the Lego store. I've talked about that before. If I'm building a mock or something and I pull a drawer, and let's say I don't know how many pieces I need, but I might need 10 and there's 20 in the drawer. I'll pull the drawer, I'll take the 10 out. The drawer may sit out of the store. I'll take it out of the store so it's not for sale anymore. I'll take it out, put it in stock room. And when I get done, if I have parts left over, I will put them back in the store. But I don't put them back as new. I'll put them back in as used. And that's how most of the used parts get in my store, is that I've pulled the drawer, taken parts out. They're not really used, but I've shuffled them around, moved them around. Yeah, I'm gonna call them used. So like I said, we're gonna start at this end. We're gonna go through here. As Earl said, or as Earl knows, this is not all of it. There's a storage room, a utility room, whatever we want to call it. And that is a nightmare room in there. It's dark in there, but there are a lot of these tubs. There's probably 8, maybe. And some more shelving with stuff just sitting out in the open, sitting on the shelves, because I just keep running out of room. Yeah, and he wants to see in there. I don't know. It also, it's all intermixed with personal stuff. My daughter's, stuff that she's left when she moved out. Just our junk from the previous house that we moved from. And I'm sure if you dig deep enough, there's boxes, there's tax record boxes. There's things probably from the previous house, that never got unboxed. We just keep moving it, right? So, all right. This is the ramble. This is the part where I start rambling, right? Yeah, and we're going to, we're going to start a new segment, a box in a box. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. So you made it to the end of the line, which means it's comment contest time. Yeah, I'm still in the blue t-shirt. This is the last video I'm going to edit for today. Some of that got shot before, some of it got shot after. I talked kind of about the shirt. I really started rambling.